This is Engineer Nas. Today is 3rd December 2023. I'm trying to drop today's signal. You can click the link and get to our YouTube channel. Try to subscribe and also turn on the notification button, because that is where all our signal will be coming through for now. So let me take you through a little explanation for you to understand. I'm in the environment of BTC, right? Now for all my futures traders, let me show you what we should be expecting today, and an explanation of how I get this signal, so that you know this is not copy and paste. This is generated from experience, okay? Now, if you look at, let me go back a little. I'm in the environment of BTC. So let me start just from here. If you look at from here, BTC last resistance was 16,692, right? And then it went down a little bit and came to 16,670, meaning it drops a little. It did not hit the last resistance. Now it dropped down to 16,300, right? And then went back to 16,590. So if you look at from 16,670, now is 16,591. It means it's reducing. And then it dropped again from 16,375, right? To 16,000, can you see it here? To 16,044. Now after this drop, because the higher they drop, if the price drop to the lowest, you should expect a very high pump. So if you look at here, the last support was 16.3, right? And then it dropped at the top again, a little bit up, 16.375. This is 16.399. It dropped to 16.375. But the next drop, it came to what? To 1600. So from here, we are expecting the next pump to be higher. So let's go and check the next pump. Can you see? Okay. So here, the last resistance was 16,588. But because the drop was much, even 1599, can you see it here? We have 1600, and then it dropped again to 1599. So automatically we are expecting this pump to be much, the next rise to be much. Then let's check to see. So you can see from this place, 16,588, because the price dropped so low, it pumps also very high. You can see it here. It pumps to about 17,088. Can you see? That's the highest pump from all the resistance we have been checking. Now after this, it just dropped a little to 16,700. Can you see? And then it went back to 17,300, meaning it has gone higher again. Then it dropped down here to 16,784 and went up again to 17,159, meaning it has not dropped lower than the last support, so it did not pump higher than the last resistance. Okay, so now let's check what are we expecting today. Now because this pump was not higher, we are expecting maybe the next pump, the price will be trying to meet up to this 17,300, right? 17,300. Because if you look here, this was the last drop, 16,845. And then if you come here, 16,700, it dropped lower than this. So it at least went a little bit higher to 17,159. So what we are expecting from here today is we are expecting a little pump, right? A little pump from here. So if you are a future trader, I'm expecting you to trade long, right? From this point, maybe you set your target at 17,100. Your entry point should be maybe 16,900, or if it drops below, that would be much better. Then you trade to 17,100 and take your profit, knowing very well that there's every tendency it might pump a little bit higher before it drops. But for my classes, I've been telling them to always wait for the trade at the resistance point and then trade down. Why? Because if you look, BTC has been on a constant rise from 15,400. Can you see? From 15,400, BTC is now at 17,159. So there's every tendency that BTC might drop any moment from now. So don't get caught up in trading long or trading up for people who don't understand futures language. But you can risk it, buy from this point, and let your take profit point be 17,100, knowing fully well that from here the pump might be a little bit lower than this, being that it was lower than this point. The last resistance was 17,320, and then the next last resistance was 17,159. So we should expect the next resistance to be maybe 17,100. But there's also a tendency that it will be going up to catch up with the last price, which is 17,320, right? So if you take your profit at 17,100, it's not bad. Then you should be waiting for this coin again. Maybe if it pumps higher than 17,159, fine. You watch until it hit the last resistance, then it will drop. Then that is when you should be able to trade short. But for now, you can trade long, whether BTC, Ethereum, BNB, Matic, all you should be considering trading long for now. But if you don't want to take the risks to avoid the massive drop, just as it happened last time when BTC hit 21,400, it took about 2 weeks for BTC to travel from 15,500 to 21,400. But the drop did not take more than 1 day. In fact, it was just in few minutes that the price dropped down to 15,400, which I believe so many people must have lost their money at that time. So the concept is, anytime the price is already very high, you must avoid trading up so that the drop will not take you unaware, okay? But if you feel you can take the risks, you can as well just buy from here and set your limit to be 15,100 or 17,100 or 17,150. If you get this right, please let me know. So from today, anything you need as regards signal or any materials you need just to help you in case you don't have money to learn, to pay and get our full courses, you can go to our YouTube channel, just subscribe and turn on your notification button, and then you can always write us, tell us your complaint or your opinion about anything we are showing you, okay? So this is today's signal. Trade long, BTC, Ethereum, BNB, Matic, you can trade long, okay? Then make sure you cut your profit below the last resistance. Is that understood? Good luck to you all. Remember, trading is very risky. This is not a financial advice. This is knowledge driven from experience and from our daily study. You have the right to take this signal and you have the right to refuse or ignore it. Good luck to you all from Engineer Nas, Nas Active Communications Limited, cryptocurrency trading platform. Peace. I love you all.